Hey, I am Zenki34, and have I got a shit stinker for you? Recently, this game has been taking up a lot of my time. To be honest, I didn't even know why I play it. It's weird. Fucking weird. Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. God, is this game shit. I would accept the vehicle-based gameplay. As a normal game, it's awful. But when you have the balls to call one of my favorite childhood icons of gameplay, Banjo-Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts, to even think that counts, you are an ass, Rare. And Microsoft. But what's specifically wrong with this game? Well, for starters, everybody looks fucking retarded! One, looks like somebody shoved a fucking brick up Banjo's nose. Kazooie looks like a crack addict. Mumbo's lips move. Yeah, his fucking lips move. Okay, one. His head is a fucking skull. He doesn't have the muscles in his mouth to make a smile or any way to move his lips. Have you ever seen a skeleton that moves its lips? You don't! Because they don't have fucking muscles. They're a skeleton. I know technically he's not a skeleton, but still. He has no muscles in his face. 2. Wumba. She looks incredibly racist. I say that right now. That's it. Now, Boggles. Boggles. You can't really fuck him up. No complaints there. He doesn't look very different. Now, Grunty. What the fuck did they do to Grunty? She's pretty much wearing a fishbowl head with a robotic body. Now, I understand that she's a skull, and in fact, they did that already in one of the games. Banjo-Kazooie for the SP. But you know what made that game at least good? They kept the transformations, which were some of the best stuff around. Now, why I love transformations is, around when that game was out, no other game offered that. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, what about Majora's Mask? I'm going to point this out right now. You can only transform into 4 things. Deku Scrub, Goron, Hydra, or Zoran, and I can't pronounce his name, the giant elf guy. Now, I don't include the Giant's Mask, because you can only use him in one stage. Now, some of you may be saying, like, hey, same with Banjo's abilities, but, okay, here's the fact. You had a very wide area to explore around with. And with Don Kanoji, whatever his fucking name is, and the Giant, you can only use him at boss battles in one boss battle. That's my argument. Now, 1. Klungo. What the fuck did they do to Klungo? He looks like a mutilated Beanie Baby. There are some new characters like Trophy Thomas, who looks like Tony the Tiger's metrosexual brother, but I digress. Let's see who else is new. I don't think that's the only new character. Oh yeah, Lord of Games. What a dick. Who at Microsoft thought, hey, let's get rid of the transformations, the collecting, the various worlds. You know what made Banjo-Kazooie awesome? Let's just give him a fucking car. Assholes. Fucking assholes. Now I admit, I'm a fan of create your own stuff. I am addicted to that stuff, that's why I like The Sims. But I don't expect it in a Banjo-Kazooie game. When I buy a Banjo-Kazooie game, I don't expect a racing game, a driving game. I expect fucking Banjo-Kazooie! Now, I had to admit, I do like some of the stages where they look pretty good. But here's my question. Why not just have Banjo walking around and transforming into shit? It would work just as good. Hell, you could probably even get away with the Banjo-Kazooie Museum. Wow, the Banjo-Kazooie fucking museum. They pretty much took everything I loved and raped it. Mumbo's Skullhouse has eye sockets, which it never had in any of the games. King Cole doesn't get a full-size figure. I understand, maybe he's too big. But then just put the Chuffy train there. And they give the fucking Cuckoo Bird a full size. Why give him a full size if you're gonna give King Cole a miniature? Learn, you fucking assholes at Microsoft. Let's see. I have to admit. Here's a list of things that make a Banjo-Kazooie game good. Collecting. Going around getting jiggies without a time limit. You don't need a time limit. You just go around and find them every stage. And sometimes it's okay to occasionally do stuff to collect them. Hell, they did it in Banjo-Kazooie 2, and to be honest, it was kind of fun. 2. Characters' lips don't move. I don't think I've ever seen anybody move their mouth in a single Banjo-Kazooie game. It's all text. Now, I understand. I am all for revamping the characters, but you shouldn't completely mutilate them. Hell, in the 64 game, his nose was round. Why can't you do that on a fucking 360? It's the 360, for God's sake. Let's see. The fucking transformations. That is a goddamn staple in Banjo-Kazooie games. How do you fuck that up? That is the main thing you expect in a Banjo-Kazooie game. To be able to transform and shit. Now, I don't think anybody actually liked this game. Who thought in the creative process that this was a good idea? Nobody said along the way, hey, what was wrong with the old way? There was nothing fucking wrong with it. It was awesome! It was the fucking greatest thing about it. Being able to transform into all those creative things. Like a sub, a bee, a stony, you know, funny. A snowball, okay. Weird, but a submarine, a Tyrannosaurus fucking Rex. And you know what? Look, they have models of the transformations. Why not just fucking have them there? If you're gonna put them there and revamp them, why not fucking use them? God, this is a retarded game. Now, I admit, I did like some of the things, but only a little bit. I find the collecting of the Mumbo crates very tedious and boring at times. And you know what the weird thing is? I can't stop fucking playing. It's like a fucking addiction. Well, if you get a chance to get rid of this game, buy it and set it on fire. Waste like the $15 I bought this game for. $15, not shitting you. $15. If you're gonna buy any game with this, I would buy Soul Calibur over this any day of the week. Because Soul Calibur is awesome. I'll get to that later in my next review. This is Zenki34 signing out. Shit fuckers.